Hello my friends, today we will talk about ways to help you lose weight with simple things, but before everything, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button to continue to publish more. Let's start. Do you play mind games that prevent you from winning at losing weight? Are you always having a conversation with yourself that manages to sabotage your newest Monday efforts to lose weight? If so, chances are that pretty good that you simply have a dialogue in your head that has got to change. If you're having the next self-conversations, it's best to vary your dialogue. Changing your self-talk could also be an excellent initiative once you are feeling you absolutely can't reduce it. The clean plate game to scale back. You know this game, eat it all up because some people are starving. If you eat up all the food when not hungry, you are not helping anyone that's starving. Or, you bought it so you would like to eat it. At home, put less food on your plate. During a restaurant, invite the people box before digging into the huge plate of food. Acknowledge that while you still purchase it, you now have food for a further meal, so you double your value. This is often a troublesome habit to interrupt, but it's often through with practice. These portion control strategies are always going to help when one has trouble losing weight. The portion control automatically decreases your calorie consumption. It's such a simple concept that's often overlooked. Skipping breakfast may slow weight loss. You think you'll eat less overall calories by limiting what you consume within the morning. Many studies indicate that when people do this, they manage to consume more total calories during a given day. In other words, this eating strategy can backfire for a couple of people. Other studies show that when people consume substantial calories within the morning, they use those calories to satisfy energy requirements more efficiently, and store less of that energy in fat cells. Eating the bulk of your calories at the tail end of the day is, therefore, theoretically less efficient for your weight and overall energy levels. I will add, however, that some studies also suggest that whether someone eats breakfast or not has no impact on weight status. Thereupon said, skipping breakfast and lighter daytime eating can put you at some extent of nutritional risk. It's extremely difficult to satisfy overall nutritional requirements with almost no daytime food and just dinner. And, if your blood sugar takes a dive during the day, you're in peril for an eating binge. Use caution with foods prepared elsewhere. Do you really know what's happening within the kitchen of your favorite restaurant and takeout place? I'd venture to guess that this food has much more fat, calories, and sodium than you'd find in your own kitchen. Plan to limit relying on outside sources for your meals unless you're able to confirm with nutrition labels that it is a healthy option. Once you are doing dine out, a minimum of a plan to check the nutrition information out before time. There are numerous websites and apps available to the customer to undertake to try to do some pre-planning for healthier options. Healthy Dining Finder could also be a site where you input your postcode and nearby dining options are noted. Review menus beforehand. While not all restaurants can make their nutrition information available, you'll a minimum of taking a peek at the menu online. That way you'll begin thinking about the upper meal options beforehand of stepping foot into the restaurant. This helps you avoid quick impulse decisions on your selections. Once with friends socializing at the restaurant, your planning strategies to pick healthy choices may fizzle. Having considered what to order beforehand will keep defensive dining tactics live. It's for company game. There are many variations to this one. There's also it's for the kids. Do the M&Ms really need to be during a bowl for your grandchildren and shouting to you all the time? I even have grandchildren too, but I'd not have a candy bowl sitting out all the time. I certainly a bit like the chocolate also, which I would not be able to stare it down. Get the treats for teenagers, grandchildren, and company, but keep a limited stock that's purchased just before their arrival. Or, hide it from yourself. Better yet, get a treat that does not pose a high temptation threat to you. The less you would like that treat, the upper you'll resist it. Willpower for weight loss. I don't feel that the bulk of individuals successful at long-term weight loss can use the concept of willpower. Over the top of the day, they need to instead think smart on eating strategies, keep a clean kitchen free of high-temptation foods, keep small amounts or portion-controlled foods that you simply conceptualize as treats, or if food is just too tempting to avoid once in your kitchen, just don't put it into your grocery cart within the primary place. Willpower, in my opinion, isn't an honest long-term weight loss strategy. Reflection for weight loss. Taking a step back to measure how you think that about eating could even be just the solution for trouble losing weight. By managing your thoughts alongside your eating environment, you'll start down the load management road without tripping up an excessive amount of. While summer is over, the vacations are right around the corner. Thinking differently could be just the torture-free weight loss fix you'd like once you think that you can't reduce. Anyone can reduce with the proper tools. After you modify your thinking, you're ready for any additional steps necessary to lose your weight. Sue Rose is an ill-licensed dietitian, nutritionist providing counseling to both corporations and individuals. She invites you to travel to her blog for intelligent and relevant diet and lifestyle strategies to strengthen your life and well-being. Designed to maneuver and be dynamic, man today tends to shut himself up. Our body's designed to run through large spaces, our life today coming right down to traveling from bed to table within the dining room towards the seat and thus the comfortable office chair. Then from the restaurant to the living room sofa and to the bed. However, not goodbye ago, we walked for miles and miles to urge to high school, to work within the fields, to the town, to the market. Today, the car and thus the timetables designed by the administration deprive us of workout, which has become the sport of some hikers or joggers. In fact, specialists agree that the shortage of workout added to an inappropriate food, often ingested with haste, puts man in real danger for his health and repercussions on his life. Every day. Also, only an awareness of the harmful effects of the lifestyle that we lead, concretized by a thought of action well conceived and punctiliously applied in lifestyle, can save us from any disease generated by overweight or obesity. Exercise is vital, experts say. But they claim that if you merely exercise and do not improve your diet, you will be able to lose some weight for a brief time. However, it'll not be sustainable, unless the exercise may be a component of a whole weight loss program. The regularity of your exercise sessions is the guarantee of the load loss process. Here's what the specialists recommend you're doing each day, so you will get the exercise you'd like. 1. Confirm you get enough restful sleep. With good sleep patterns, the body is more willing to exercise. A body in poor health, because it isn't recovered during the night's sleep, may be a smaller amount likely to interact in physical activity during the day. Additionally, there's evidence that you simply tend to eat more once you're tired, using food as a substance for the rest you'd like. 2. Go ahead for the implementation of this easy program to implement. Take a brisk walk for a minimum of half hour 5 times hebdomadally. The walks administered with a brisk walk are beneficial for health and mental and are worthwhile. 3. Walk the treadmill in inclemency when watching your favorite TV shows, if your treadmill is usually installed in your living room. Folks that find excuses for lack of some time usually lie because they are doing not make physical activity their priority. This is often why it is necessary to enforce integrating exercise into your daily agenda. Practice unlimited exercise that does you well without mixing it alongside your work or your personal life. Always confine mind that if you exercise regularly and if you eat a healthy diet, you prevent many health problems because you're blocking the because of gaining weight. The trail to healthiness for you and your family is through this weight loss program, yet so simple to implement. I'm Granadino, an internet marketing entrepreneur. My main purpose is, first of all, to help people to unravel a variety of their problems, offering them the products or services which can meet their needs. I'll provide you with the only and latest knowledge you'll enjoy, and do my utmost to make your expectations and needs satisfied. A relevant knowledge and testimonials on obesity issues. Weight loss advice and remedies on the thanks to preventing, obviate the obesity and overweight issues and maintain your body in fine condition and health. If you've wondered whether it's best to exercise during a fasted state before eating breakfast, or to eat breakfast then have your workout session ready to, greater than I will be able to weigh in here. For years we've been told breakfast is the foremost vital meal of the day and you would like to eat an honest, nutritious breakfast so on possess the only exercise session. But is that basically true? Here are a few advantages of exercising during a fasted state, which just means, before you eat your breakfast or whatever your first meal of the day lands up being if you intermittently fast, as I do. Fasted exercise improves levels of glucose and insulin, lowering the danger of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. As with all things, it's always best to concentrate on your body and use wisdom to seek out what works best for you. Do you eat before you exercise, or does one routinely exercise during a fasted state?